Hola, buenos días. Es Nico.
We got you. We got you. Yeah.
So today, I'm here to talk to you guys about something a little fun. Nico, what do you have there? I have a beerita because I'm ghetto, but it's in a wine glass because I'm bougie. Sip slow. I'd recommend grabbing something to drink, maybe something to smoke since this is 420. Well, I'm recording this on 420, but it's probably gonna get out to you guys at like 421, you know, except for my Patreon girls. You guys are gonna get it today. So first, if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/Nico'sAesthetics for more exclusive content like this. You know, we have wiki lives, we have conversation, we have dialogue, it's a community, it's a friendship. We're here, we're connected. But yeah, if you like video games, follow me on Twitch. I Twitch twice a week. Recently it's been once a week because I've been busy and shit. I think I'm doing something Wednesday. I don't know if I told you guys this before, but I'm actually horrible at making plans. So I'll like say, oh yeah, we could do this day, we could do this that day, and then I'll completely forget about it. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm busy that day, but I don't know what I'm doing that day. So I think I have plans on Wednesday. I know I have plans on Saturday. I think I have plans on Wednesday. If I do not, I will be here, you know, on Twitch, and I will be streaming Dragon Quest 8. 8. I know, I'm sorry, I spaced it out so awkwardly. If you like thirst traps, follow me on Instagram.com/Nico'sAesthetics. If you like humor, follow me on Twitter.com/Nico'sAesthetics. I'm trying to get this all done before 2 minutes so y'all don't complain. But let's get started on the actual story. So today, our story is going to be coming from Twitter once again, and once again an OnlyFans scenario. Basically, Malik, I forget his last name. I've spoken about him when I brought up Glandy, one of the two, you know, big light-skinned himbo with a fat ass. That one, I don't know. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he has a fat ass. Anyway, so you remember how he did that photo shoot with Malik, and I said how Malik turns out these straight, quote unquote, straight porn actors on camera. So this time he's slightly doing the same. So he was like, oh, I'm with my boy Air Thugger. Don't know who that is. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. But I'm with my boy Air Thugger and we're doing the thing, you know, I'm eating his ass and shit. And it's another scenario where it's fraudulent. And I don't mean fraudulent as in gay for pay. Obviously, I cannot show you the video, but if you go onto his page, I'm sure you're gonna find it. Essentially, one of my followers added me and they're like, Nico, look at this shit. I'm like, okay, I don't get it. It's like I'm watching it and they're like, no, look closely. And I'm looking closely, I'm like, he's not really eating his ass. Like, the thing is, he's like, he letting me get a taste and shit like that. Like, he was talking about how he's turning this man out. But in reality, if you really look at it, he's really just shaking his ass cheek. And the head motions, it's not actual ass eating. So it's like, they're putting on a facade to be like, oh, he's finally doing gay shit with other men. But in actuality, it's like a fake, you know, perspective-based scene. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys know who Matthew Ryan is. He collaborates with Global Bros. He collaborates with Kyle Levine sometimes, you know, like he's actually done gay shit. Like he used to be like, I'm straight, and then he was like, I'm bisexual, but now he does gay shit. Like he takes dick up the ass on camera. So it's like, he finally did that, but he only does that with selected people. So the thing is, he also fakes content from time to time when he partner up with Lewis, the one I did the video about defending racially ambiguous gay men. He collaborated with him, and in that video, Lewis is like beating it up. He's smacking it around like it owes him money. But when they switch to a different perspective, you can see him like hitting it in what seems to be doggy style. But if you look at the camera clearly, you could tell that there's actual no penetration. And Lewis is actually flaccid, and he's just like grinding his hips up against Matt's butt. So it's like a lot of these OnlyFans content creators, especially when they are collaborating with quote unquote straight and or bisexual men that don't really identify as bisexual until they really need the money, they don't actually perform the gay shit. You know, it's all smoke and mirrors. So I thought that was interesting because obviously I didn't know who these people were. I mean, I knew who Malik was, but I know who this quote-unquote air thugger was, so it's not really bothering me that much because I'm not their target audience. But I find it interesting and a good dialogue to discuss. Is it okay to fake OnlyFans content? You know, I mean, kind of like Cinemax. Like, you know, it looks like real sex. Sometimes it is real sex, but sometimes it's not. It's like movie scenes. When you look at them having sex, they're not actually having sex. They're in like a little sock puppet thing. Sock puppet. But yeah, their dick is in like a little sock puppet thing. So it's not actually going inside. But is that okay when you're charging people for quote unquote sexual activities and you're not actually doing it? That's why I personally, when I subscribe to people who have OnlyFans, I need to see dick going in ass. I'm sorry, I need to see dick going in mouth. I need to see it. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, this is such a great artistic angle. No, bitch, if there's no penetration, odds are I am not subscribing. That's just because I'm a person, I like to cut through the fluff. Like if I'm actually watching a scene, I will specifically skip past the kissing and the head and get straight to the butt play because that's my thing. I'm really cut the fluff kind of person. So is it okay, in your opinion, to fake OnlyFans content? Would you still subscribe to someone if their OnlyFans content was all smoke and mirrors? Because my thing is, if they made it a little bit more believable, like my thing is, your face is already in this man's ass. Just eat his ass. Just eat his ass. Like if you're gonna, because my thing is, I respect the whole Matthew Ryan and Lewis thing where, well, I respect it more where they're like, okay, well, I'll suck on your dick a little bit, but you're not actually gonna go inside me. We're just gonna fake that part. Bitch, if you got a fake eating ass, I don't, it's like, it's just eating at, like, I would think, like, if it came to penetration, you would fake it, but if you got a fake eating someone's ass for some clicks and views, it's not worth it. Because a lot of his content, allegedly, because I saw in the comments, I screenshotted, they're like, is this actually on your OnlyFans? Because last time I subscribed, most of the stuff you're promoting is not on your OnlyFans. And he's like, okay, well, if you would actually check, it's in the DMs where you have to ask for the full video. So my thing is, I already talked about how I don't like paywalls and OnlyFans. You know what I already told y'all, I don't do the whole paywall shit. Like, if you have paywalls, alert the people before you actually have them subscribe. But in this scenario, you're making a paywall for content that's not legitimate. At least the scene that you posted as promotion, quote unquote, is not legitimate content, and you're causing people to subscribe and then pay extra in the DMs for some fraudulent content. Bitch, I would be hot. Bitch, I would be highly upset if I spent, because his OnlyFans is on like sale for like $5. I saw on his page, but it's just if I saw $5 entry fee and then I don't even get like a snippet of the actual video. No, if you want this video that I'm promoting, you have to pay the entrance fee and then the additional fee, bitch. Could not be me. Could not be me. But yeah, give me your opinions, drop your opinions down below. Do you think it's okay for OnlyFans content creators to make smoke and mirror content? You know, do you think that they should be forced to have legitimate sexual encounters on the OnlyFans content that they're promoting, especially if they're hiding it behind a hidden paywall after you subscribe? Because I personally would be upset if he was promoting this. I subscribed, I had to pay extra, and then I found out all this shit was fake. Kind of like the Matthew Ryan thing. I would be livid. But like I said, I don't subscribe to these people because I only really subscribe to like very reputable porn actors or people that I really want to see if they have legitimately good sex, you know? But will I tell y'all who? I don't mind, I guess. Nobody asked, but I don't mind. Like, I've subscribed to Raheem Shabazz. I've subscribed to Diego Grant. I subscribed to who else? Not that many. Like, if their content doesn't strike me, you know, I don't really want to invest in it, especially because they really had to hit me at a good moment. Like, I had to be either a little tipsy, a little high, and have to be looking at porn to be like, you know what, fine, I'll splurge. In Pola 20, I like that hood shit, you know. He be doing some ratchet ass situations and I like that. But yeah, so it's like, I actually subscribe to OnlyFans content creators, especially if their content is reputable, but they have to have not only a decent amount of work coming out, you know, like casually maybe once a week, or not even full on sex, but if you have to have like something that's being posted periodically for me to actually want to subscribe to you, but you also have to have legitimate content. Bitch, don't try to hoodwink me and pull the wool over my eyes and fake some fucking sex, because I'm gonna be upset. Who fakes eating ass? I'm gonna leave it on that. Because like I said, I understand faking penetration. Who fakes eating ass? Girl, if you don't eat that man's ass, I'm done. Okay, all right, that's it. Bye. Boop.
And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon, and a quick shout out to my third eye tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.